Good morning. Got a busy day today, so I just decided I'd get on and just give a little bit more information about what we've talked about yesterday. Thanks to all those you that are joining. I do want to encourage you, if you are enjoying this stuff, to please follow me on Periscope so you can hear when I'm on. And if you like what you're hearing, swipe to the right. You can go ahead and share this with other people who you are on with, and then also give me some hearts, give me some love, show me you like what's going on. Wow, a lot of people this morning. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're joining us. I talked yesterday about having less stressful bedtimes, so I'm just going to review that real quick. Watch the length of the kids' naps and the times of the naps. I mean, if they're sleeping 4 hours in the afternoon and they're 4 years old, they're not going to go to bed at 8 o'clock like what you want. And all this, of course, has to flex with what your children need as far as sleep. Thank you for the thank you about naps. Also, if you have your kids napping till 5 o'clock and they're not an infant, of course, then that's going to affect where they go to sleep. And the goal is to go ahead, hi Holland family, to go ahead and get them in bed and have them sleep when they go to bed. You don't want to put them to bed at 8 o'clock and they lay in there till 10. So let's have everything flowing to go that direction. So have a set bedtime. That helps the kids to get in a routine and not complain about things. If you start early, that's another hint. Just have a process that you go through and take your time with your kids. Don't just quick throw them into bed and expect that to be the end and the last time you're going to hear from them. There's always going to be a routine too, as far as going to the bathroom, getting a drink, maybe reading a book. Thanks for the hearts and thanks for the followers. Yes, go ahead and share this so others can see. Okay, so there's all those things we do before bed. We even talked about the back rubs and everything else. I also told you my secret that I only started with my grandkids. Wish I had done it with my own, but I wasn't that smart at that point. And that I give the kids a quarter, set it on their nightstand, and that motivates them to not call me back. We talk through all the things, talk about what the quarter is for, and then they won't be calling me back for all these things they need. If they call me back, then I take the quarter away. But it stays there till morning otherwise, and they get it. Now, here's the second part of that. Getting your kids to stay in bed in the morning. Lots of times our kids want to go ahead and get up, and as soon as they wake up, they think it's time to run in and see mom and dad. But it is really good if they wake up and it's not really time, they can roll over and go back to sleep. They need to teach themselves to do that. Or if they're really awake and it's not time to get up, they should have some books by their bed, something that they can look at or do. It's really kind of a cool thing if you can have a clock in their room and give them a time. Now, this is what I did. I mean, that was my survival. I had to have some quiet time in the morning. So while I got up at 6 and was very quiet in my room, I didn't wake them up. I didn't want them coming in our bedroom. That was either time with my husband or just time for me to get ready, to have a slow roll into the day. So I wanted them to stay in bed. So even if they can't tell time, you can help them understand what a digital clock looks like. The other way you can do this is just train your kids to stay in bed until you come to get them. Now, the first thing about that is you have to be consistent. Don't just say, oh, we were up late last night, I'm not going to get them up, and then wait till they come out. You have to be consistent with going in and getting them. And that works really well, especially if you make that part of the motivation with the quarter. If you don't call me back at night, and if I come in and get you at 7 and you haven't gotten up yourself, man, you get that quarter or 50 cents or whatever. But I'm telling you, with little kids, they don't know the difference between $1 and a penny. It makes no difference. So that's been a good way that I've been able to motivate my grandkids. Digital clocks are wonderful. And if you can teach your kids to entertain themselves a little bit, or to roll over and go back to sleep, or to even have a very quiet toy that they can sit and play with in bed, that works great. And we'll probably talk more tomorrow about why this is so important, because your bedroom needs to be that haven for you and your husband. So we want to train our kids to stay in their room, to stay in bed until it's time to get up. Even if they don't understand the logic, they can understand the rewards. They love motivation. It's a big deal, and you will hear a lot from me about positively motivating your kids, training their behavior with rewards and positive enforcement, verbal reinforcement, because all those things work well. If your kids are grade school age, you probably shouldn't be having to do this. You should be able to tell them, and they stay and they follow the rules. So anyway, that's where I'm at with bedtimes. Next week I have 2 of my littlest grandkids staying here. We'll see how it goes for me. It always doesn't go perfectly, I know, but I keep on going for it, keep on trying, and keep those goals before me. So moms, keep at what you're doing. You have a wonderful, wonderful responsibility in caring for your kids, loving them, shaping them, developing them. And I am so glad to have the opportunity to get on and talk with you and to have others share. And please follow us on our blog. The link is in the profile. There's some great articles about all the stuff I'm talking about. And also I encourage you to follow me here on Periscope. If you want to see my past scopes, there's also a link in my profile for that. So you can see all the scopes I've done. They're being saved on Catch Me. If you want to get in touch with me or send questions, do that through our website. The link is in the blog. Again, go ahead, send me those questions. Give me more information that you want to hear about. I like to talk about parenting, about marriage, about health, about living simply, and household management, all those things that affect you that are at home with your kids. So have an awesome day. Awesome day. It's beautiful here in Tulsa. I plan on getting outside. Lots of things to do. So thanks again, and catch me at Catch Me. Thank you.